like, yeah, you ready to get beat?
We are set, ready to rock for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup, and these guys on your screen ready to rock as well. Some of the stars of today's game, and speaking of the game, let's get right to it.
I got it like last week.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from Tampa.
Some of them.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. First play, first throw coming for Vic. A dump off here for Gore. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 19 yards right off the bat. And a quick first down. To throw, Vic. Rolling to his left. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, a dangerous pass there, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
Yes.
There he goes left side. Still going inside the 20. And nearly a touchdown as they finally stop it down at about the 3-yard line.
Oh, bullshit.
Brand, I wonder if someone's down there checking on the
head coach. I was scared. I thought I was.
Shock after what just transpired. Instead of a lengthy opening drive to deal with, this guy stepped up and stole that drive away. Momentum on their side now. How will they attack on offense?
Sanders fighting, but he won't get too far. Maybe a yard, that's all, down to the 2. Only a yard that time, 2nd and goal. Sanders again, pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
Vic, 3rd and goal. Dancing to his left.
Oh my fucking
God. He's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. Devondre flies in to blow that play up.
3rd and goal, they decided to throw for it, but how about the play defensively? Couldn't find anyone open.
Smart.
Left him nowhere to go with the football, had to absorb the sack.
And his kick is good. Well, I don't know if they would have gone for it on 4th and goal anyway, but the sack on 3rd down pretty much made their mind up for it.
You're exactly right about that, and this is a tough place on the field to take a sack because, as you just noted, it took the decision-making away from them. Now they have to go for a field goal instead of potentially going for it.
Well, now how about this return? Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Damn.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side. Because when you throw a pick, look, I know
that shit was out of bounds.
They have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away. Shit. But they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
He broke my tackle.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
He's trying to scrape.
30 more yards and another first down. Here's Vic. Oliver, the tight end, making the catch. And it's a Packers touchdown. Josh Oliver from 19 yards away. And the Packers have answered that early field goal to take a first quarter lead.
It just started.
Now for the point after. Oh, and now they're going to fake it. He's got it at the 10.
No. No. Oh my
No
God.
one was expecting a fake there, but they add 2 more
Damn, I
onto
played
their lead.
this dumbass shit. Nah, I just told you I'm ass at this
They
game.
will send this one away.
Oh my
That should give
God.
him a spark. He's across the 40 to the 43.
Oh God, you seen that shit?
And that's the kind of return you're looking for.
You like that?
To that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it. Forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material. Vic now.
No, I ain't trying to do that.
He goes.
I'm playing. Oh,
They get to him for a loss of 4, and it brings up 3rd down on the sack.
I'm fucking up the money for.
3rd and long for Vic. Buying time to his left. Down the left sideline. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. 1 quarter in the books. 8-3 our score. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. And that is caught. It's Davis.
Touchdown. Let's get it.
Buccaneers touchdown. Vernon Davis. 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Bucs are able to move back in front. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is now 2. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. 1st down, Vic. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a 1st down. It's a play fake. Now Vic. He has it complete to Christian Watson. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So from Buccaneer territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 46. Now here's Vic. He's going to loft one deep over the middle. Touchdown.
Why did I fucking stop? I fucked up.
Josh Oliver with his 2nd touchdown.
What I did on purpose.
First half. And the Packers have taken the lead.
No, I didn't. I swear to God.
What a first half.
I ain't meant to say
here. He's already over 100 yards receiving and now 2 touchdowns, CD.
Brandon, you know I don't like to play the game where you start projecting when you're at a certain point. But let's face it, he's off to a tremendous start. So 200 yards.
Put me down. Put me down. Damn, they couldn't put me down.
In their 2-point attempt. they pass the ball. Instead, it gets intercepted.
Look at you.
If you pick it off, you got a chance to take it all the way back, get 2 points yourself, right?
Yeah, not the case.
Nope.
That's why you got to be really careful with those throws, especially to the
You
other side.
almost got that.
Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly,
Nah,
that's
I ain't
tough enough to
declining
begin
though.
with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
Throwing, Vic. He'll air this one out deep for Davis. It's incomplete.
I would have burnt you. I would have had to burn you.
Zone coverage
I
there.
messed
They were
up my
playing
play
deep.
though.
That makes it obviously
I messed
a little
up
bit
my
harder to
play.
run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Now left side, a completion to his tight end. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
It's a well-designed play here. 3 wide receivers in the formation. They're all going to run deep routes to put pressure on the safeties. And then they let their tight end cut his route off a little shorter and work toward the middle of the field. That's a difficult route to try to defend.
And he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
When people talk about plays being blown up, that's exactly what they're talking about. That's Exhibit A for physical play.
Oh, come on. That's how much.
18 Cardinals. Go check.
2nd down, Vic. Being chased out left. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. The sack coming from Big Dalvin Tomlinson.
He continues, Charles, to be under constant pressure. And these sacks, they're starting to pile up.
And if they want to have a realistic chance in this one, they've got to change their blocking assignments. They've got to do a better job to keep him upright. If he's going to be on the deck.
Just a crazy throw there, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Christian
He
Gonzalez.
said just quit.
And the Packers are going to have it here at their own 9-yard line. He got out of the pocket there, was wondering what he was going to do with it, but I think he was calling, his receiver was calling for the ball, wasn't he?
He certainly was. The problem, he called for it too late, and when he delivered, they were all over him in the secondary and came up with the interception.
Out to his left. And they'll get him down up past the 15, just shy of the 20. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Vic operating on first down. And that is incomplete.
Yeah, offenses always try to be smart about when they're trying to dial up a screen to the running back because they understand you can only go to the well so many times in a game without the defense starting to anticipate the call.
Vic. And he'll get this underneath to Henry.
What the?
And mark him down way up close to the 40 at the 39. That one a gain of 20 and a first down. Vic to throw it. Flushed out right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earn a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Again, it's Vic, eluding the pressure right. This is caught. It's Christian Watson. And this is going to lead to another first down as the tackle's made at the Bucs 39. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 19 seconds to go in half number 1. Play action now, Vic. That's to the tight end, Wiley. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. That's good for 28 yards.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a first down.
And down inside the 10 here before he's out of bounds right around the 7. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. This will be the final play of the half. Vick toward the back corner of the end zone, but he could not get the feet down. This will wind up incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Okay, Coach, adjustments likely going to play
I thought you get the ball back.
Third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. And solid field position here to start as they get this out to the 40-yard line.
Well, that return had all the trappings of really good scouting. You can tell that they thought they saw something on tape that they could take advantage of, and they dialed it up at just the right time to give them a great return.
Forced out to his left. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Sanders. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Solid way to start the drive. 13 yards, picking up the first. On 1st and 10, it's Sanders.
Oh, my
And
God.
that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. Looking to throw. Vick steps away to his left. Yeah, he will go
Get out of
right
bounds.
near the 35-yard line. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble.
Evident there that he learned his lesson from the last drive. No way he was going to force a throw that time. When nothing broke open, kept it, and ended up running for a first down himself.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
You got Jalen Ramsey over there.
Vick with a give to Sanders. And he'll have a gain
I
of 3
can't,
to the 33.
I
I just
can't.
think a major focus of the halftime means had to
Can't.
be figuring out how to
I
create
just got
space
him. I
for the
just
running
unlocked
game
him
to get
today.
operating.
Well, what you pointed out to me at half seems accurate. That line has struggled to sustain blocks.
Yeah, I would agree with that totally. They've got to focus on staying on their double teams at the first level, make sure that block's secured before they slide off and try and chip someone at the second level.
And he's brought down, but not
Just
before
get it.
he reaches the 8-yard line. 25 yards that time.
Well, they certainly had their
You
share
read it
of
like a
troubles
book.
running the football in
How you
this
let me
one,
get-
but this play is almost an extension of the running game right here.
You
They
slip.
set up the screen, let him work out in space on the perimeter, and he turns it into a big pickup.
He'll drop this off to Payton. Touchdown! Walter Payton from 8 yards out. And the Buccaneers have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Moody good with the extra point, and it's now 17-14. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side trying to match each other.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Off the play fake, Vick. And that is
Oh, he chopped it.
Oh, the coverage
He chopped
a
the
little
ball.
too good
Excuse
there,
me.
and it's second down. On the counter, it's Henry. Down to the 25. They do get a yard there, but only a yard. Leaves them with 3rd and 9 roaming. They'll come to the line here.
I love the Bucks from Florida.
First. On 3rd down, Vic escaping the pressure right. And they work this near.
He should have fumbled that
bitch.
bitch. He ain't try to hit Steve.
I guess no need to force it when you can do that instead. 1st down, 18-yard gain. Vic readies to throw.
Oh my God.
Touchdown. Josh Oliver from 6 yards away. And the Packers have taken the lead here in the final seconds of the 3rd quarter. So a very strong first drive in the second half, Charles, as they've turned that halftime deficit into a 3rd quarter lead.
And they were pretty purposeful there, weren't they? Measured in their approach. But boy, they executed awfully well, moving the ball down the field.
And the touchdown apparently not enough. They want
more.
An
Try again.
Kick. And the Buccaneers able to recover. Their hands team does its job. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
About the
Get
numbers,
off
baby.
me.
It's a new game now.
They don't lie.
What the fuck?
In the books. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Back now in Tampa. It's Buccaneer football, but they've got work to do. They find themselves behind here to start the 4th quarter.
This
Sanders
nigga
over
on
the
my
first down carry that might have gotten a yard, if that. 2nd down. Back to throw. Vic. Over the middle, complete. That's Sanders. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. They'll run with Sanders up the middle. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Toward the back
Touchdown.
corner of the end zone.
What the
Could
fuck?
not get the feet down.
What the
This will wind up
fuck?
Incomplete.
I know he was trying to get the completion downfield, but the way this game has gone, with a few of the runs he's made along the way, he should have kept the ball and taken it with his feet downfield. That's the big
my
part of the
God.
defense. Instead,
No.
he thought to himself, I'm a quarterback. I've got to throw it. He bailed out the defense with that incompletion.
No.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Check smash, check smash.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete.
This
they
nigga.
cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty.
Got the 12.
And the Packers D comes up with a big stop. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. Their defense forced the turnover on downs. They've got the lead. They're in good shape, but can't go into a shell here, right? Still got to be careful.
Yeah, because they're still...
And look at this. They get the turnover.
Yes, sir.
It's intercepted.
Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Buccaneers are right back in this football game. Here's 1st and 10.
So here's Vic following the interception.
Open man, complete downfield to Davis.
Touchdown, Tampa Bay. Vernon Davis. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the Buccaneers use the defensive breakdown to take the lead away here in the 4th.
That appeared like any routine NFL quarterback, but it was Michael Vick from the pocket, throws a touchdown pass. I just think about the transformation throughout his career. From Atlanta, where he would take off and go at just about the drop of a
I was
hat
looking for
and
one.
turn
I
defenses
couldn't
into mush.
find it.
And then by the end of his career in Philadelphia, where he completed passes like we just saw from the pocket, yet still had those great legs when necessary.
Yeah.
Get him out of trouble.
And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. The Bucs ready for the kickoff. And here we go. It's in the air. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
My record, I'm 4-2.
This is 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He's got a man. Complete.
No, that nigga.
They'll get this well past midfield before being stopped
Stop
just
talking
before
to me,
the
Jay.
35. So it's Packer football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. A first down throw coming for Vick. Drops it underneath to Gore.
It drives some people crazy to see those short throws underneath. They got to find a way to gash the defense downfield.
Here comes 2nd down. He'll buy some time right.
If they get a game-changing score in this drive, it's going to be because of plays like that. That run was pure heart. Took it himself, found a way to reset the downs, and advance the ball.
And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd down, 8 yards to go. Vick. Oh, what a heck of an effort there.
Heck of a catch.
The diving catch. Gosh, given the time in the short game, would he have been better off just dropping that?
Yeah, when you look at the clock, you think so. But it's hard to get a receiver to drop a football. They're trained to catch everything.
What the fuck?
Touchdown.
What the fuck?
Taking the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been.
Why you cheating? What you got your shit on,
to
Ricky?
take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try
It's
to
36 seconds. Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do it?
So the Packer kickoff team set to go as they will kick this one away.
No, stop hit sticking. Damn. I need another fucking control.
And when you're facing a deficit on the scoreboard, you're just looking for something to get you right back into the game, and that's the spark that they were looking for. They got it with that big return.
Here's 1st down.
What the fuck?
Here's Vick. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. The way he's throwing the football today, almost a surprise when he doesn't complete a pass like happened there, but he needs a few more to get his guys downfield.
Well, the way he's thrown it leads him to believe that he's going to get those completions, and that means the guys going out for passes, they'll run even harder because they expect it as well.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Michael Vick. A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game, but a critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That could finish things off for them.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical 3rd down here. He's back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down.
Oh,
With that
shit.
incompletion, reality is staring them right in the face. This entire game is down to the next snap.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's 4th down. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. And I think the ball's out.
Wow.
This one's going to go out of bounds.
This
so
man
no
is
recovery.
stupid.
But on 4th down, a change of possession anyway.
I fucking lost.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. Despite the late lead, Vic's going to throw. He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, and now Vic throwing another interception. Picked off by Harrison Smith. And the Bucs are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Oh my, how the tables have turned now. They were trying to salt this one away, but that interception, potentially a game changer.
And I've just got to think to myself at this point in the game, I know you've been aggressive. I know that's your MO, and that's fine. And all those teams that talk about all gas, no brakes, you better have the emergency lever to pull occasionally. They could have used it right there. They put themselves in a tough spot with that interception.
No, I lost to a
until
little
the
boy.
final play, Charles, to officially decide a winner. Although on that last play they were so backed up, it would have taken a miracle, and they couldn't get that miracle done.
Well, I like how you stayed with it because we both knew that this had to go down to the last play, and neither side was going to exhale until that play concluded because we've seen the improbable before. A couple of laterals, maybe some poor defense on the back end. They might have gone all the way to the end zone. In this case, though, it didn't happen. Perhaps next time.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we say so long from Tampa. The NFL is on EA Sports, and we are in Silicon Valley at Levi's Stadium in Santa Clara. Today, we've got an intriguing NFC matchup lined up here, as it'll be the Philadelphia Eagles taking on the San Francisco 49ers. The kicker, Jake Moody's got it teed up, and we are underway now from Santa Clara. Boston Scott on the return from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. First play, and Hurts looking to throw it. Dancing to his left. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. The start less than ideal as they already face a 2nd and long. Hurts. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick 6, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one, because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown. And your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
Now on first down, it's Purdy. This is caught. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle, 31 yards. And the Niners take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown. Moody good with the extra point. And it's now a 7-0 game. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. Throwing is Hurts. Buying time to his left. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or two short. Pretty solid gain of 7 yards that time as he scrambled, but now they face a 4th down.
That looked great when he first took off, because in my mind, there was room to run, and he had the marker in his sight. but I certainly didn't expect them to close so quickly, and neither did he. They got to him just in time, and now that forced him to make a decision with this fourth down call.
And they are going to stop him on 4th and 1 as they'll wind up going backwards. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and that will force a turnover on downs. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they'll pay dividends as the game progresses.
On 2nd down, here's a keeper by the QB.
And he'll be out of bounds as he gets this down about the 21 or 22. 5 yards that time, taking it himself, and he has enough for the first. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up 1st and goal. Although his reputation as a speedy runner precedes him, it's always fun to watch him work.
It is eye-opening, isn't it? Because when you see him get the ball and just go, in addition to that speed, it helps out his blockers. They don't have to hold blocks for long because he's just going to speed right past them.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. A good run of 6 yards there. Gets him closer to the goal line with 2nd down coming up.
Hat tip to that offensive line. They're clearing some holes, even down here deep in the red zone. And that's a nice pickup on the ground on 1st and goal.
Mitchell will get into the end zone for a 49er touchdown.
They go I formation. Fullback leads the way for the touchdown. Sort of a lost art, isn't it?
It really is, but sometimes when you're able to bring it back and use it against other teams, they're not prepared for it. They haven't seen it in a while, and now you gain an advantage, and we just saw that advantage result in a touchdown.
Moody good with the extra point.
And that'll make the score 14 to zip.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. Being chased out left. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. Right off the bat, it's a 1st down to start the drive, 12 yards.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there. $14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Eagles in possession as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
Forced out to his left. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Hurts dangerous when he runs that football. He's got a first. Swift going to try up the middle.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down.
Once again, it's Swift.
And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
It hurts not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. He's going deep for Brown.
Oh, everything falling apart now. Another one intercepted.
Picked off by Tashawn Gibson. There he goes right side. And a great return here gets this one all the way down to the 26-yard line.
And, Charles, it seems like sometimes when you fall down early, there can be a tendency there to try and get it all back in one fell swoop. And that time, that thinking leads to an interception.
And I believe you brought up a really good point there, Brandon, because you try and force plays, right? You try and get all back in one shot, just as you mentioned there. And you know you're going to need some big plays to get back into the game. But ultimately, you really can't force what isn't there.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on 2nd and goal. Steps away to his left. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far.
And the 49ers have moved out in front by 3 touchdowns. Extra point try now for Moody.
And it is now 21-0.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive.
Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
They're going to be stopped up on this first down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
2nd down, here's Jalen Hurts. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift.
And he is going to lose yardage here.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
Play action. Here's Hurts. He's going deep for Brown. And Hurts is intercepted, his third of the game. Picked up by Ambry Thomas. And the 49ers are going to take over here up near the 40. A nightmare of a first half for him. That's now 3 interceptions. But, Charles, with his talent, if anyone can shake this off and right the ship, it's him.
I agree, because you don't get to be one of the best quarterbacks in the league without developing some major mental toughness. So I expect him to go to the locker room at halftime, hit the reset button, and come out a new guy in half number 2.
Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
38-yard line, 2nd and 9. Throwing here, Purdy. Flush to his right. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. A good decision in the end to pull it and run, get some 9 yards and a first. Purdy now to throw. And that one to the right side and incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on first down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
He'll get this out right here to McCaffrey. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. Here's Purdy on 1st and 10. Gets this to his running back. It's Christian McCaffrey. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not, because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
Purdy looking to throw on first down here. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's second down. Purdy looking to throw. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. 2 yards the loss, and now 3rd and 12. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Here's Purdy now on 3rd and goal. And able to catch it on the left sideline, but they're going to rule him out of bounds. So it'll be incomplete. Certainly one they'd like to have back as it brings up 4th down.
And that is exactly what you needed defensively. It's a long road back from here, but that's a good start to the second half as they force a punting situation and a fourth down.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 21 yards there. A big play on fourth down. So after the big play on fourth, here's 1st and 10. Play action. Now Purdy. Dancing to his left. Throw left side. McCaffrey's got it. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
He was held without a catch in the first half, but he's got one here, and he also picks up a first down. They'll try to run with McCaffrey. 5 yards, a good run there, and now 2nd and goal.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
McCaffrey is in. Touchdown 49ers.
Well, we talk a lot about Christian McCaffrey and what he can do in the open field, and it's easy to gloss over how tough he can be to stop near the goal line. And he shows you just how tough he is on that carry as he takes it into the end zone.
Moody good with the extra point, and that makes the score 28-0. So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history, and that's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And, partner, you know as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late, that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one. Well, when the running game's not working, sometimes you just got to take a few more chances down the field. That's a good effort, but it winds up incomplete.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. They go play action with Hurts. And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a first down. They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th. The Eagles send out their punter now. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. And they're going to fake it from deep in their own territory. A little trickeration there, but it doesn't fool this defense. And now possession's going to go over with a football at the 20-yard line. They go play action here. Purdy. A good pick up there of 20 yards. the ground, McCaffrey. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Christian McCaffrey with now his second touchdown of this third quarter. And the 49ers will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the third. Moody good with the extra point. And that Moody back out to send it away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Fred Warner. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. And right about now, you start to think, and maybe they're starting to think, gosh, maybe points aren't going to happen for us in this game.
Well, it's a thought that is worth having because so far in this game, this defense has not just had the upper hand. They've appeared to be a step ahead, maybe even 2 steps to everything they've done. They've had an answer for everything this offense has thrown at them.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll bring up 2nd down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends as the third quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Purdy now on 2nd down. Connects with Kittle underneath. And they'll get this down to the 10. He's been big, 2 touchdowns earlier. Now he's got a 1st down here.
Well, there's absolutely been no stopping this offense today. They already have the big lead, obviously. Here in the 4th quarter, they could coast to the end, but right now they're not passing up any chances to put up some garbage time yardage.
And, partner, why would they? Because who knows the next time you'll be playing as well as you have today. When you're in that zone, you go ahead and take full advantage of it. You don't worry about your opponent. You just worry about what you're doing.
Now Purdy. That'll be caught by Ayuk. Touchdown 49ers. Brandon Ayuk there to make the grab. And the 49ers add another 6 points to what's going to be a blowout victory. Moody good with the extra point.
And it is 42-0.
So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. Scott on the return out of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. Well, I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the 4th quarter. They're just trying to erase that 0 on the scoreboard, Charles, and get some type of momentum to carry into the film session tomorrow.
If you get any type of points on the board, it'll count as a moral victory, although no one will talk about that in the post-game press conference. That's not something you mentioned in the NFL. And this loss, it already stings and will for a while. But everyone on that offense knows it'll sting a lot worse if they don't put some points up on the board.
On 2nd down, Gainwell looking for space.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a 1st down for Philadelphia.
Not too shabby for his first carry of the game. That's exactly what most teams are looking for, a really good change of pace back.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Back to throw here. Buying time to his left. And eventually taken down here. Great coverage downfield. But following the sack, they'll try to change their fortune here on 2nd and 13. They'll set up to throw.
And he's just throwing the ball up for grabs now. Fortunately, that one going to fall incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
He's going deep for Brown.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked up by Ambry Thomas.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. They'll try and burn some clock now with McCaffrey. And he'll find some space up to about the 25. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Here's 2nd and 3.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get this one up to the 26. And they got half of what he needed there, 2 yards. And it'll bring up a 3rd and 2 more.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive gain. Just keep that clock ticking.
And they'll try and run the option to pick it up.
And he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the keeper, and it's going to bring up a 4th down.
Purdy. Pass taken in by his big tight end. There he goes again, and he's going to step out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line.
4th down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. Shotgun handoff now to McCaffrey. He'll get it to the 23-yard line.
47 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I know that every now and then we get in those meetings with coaches, and you almost want to roll your eyes when they talk about staying on schedule when they're moving the football. But would you say a 7-yard run is ahead of schedule?
4th quarter with the lead, you love that, don't you?
No doubt about it, because staying on schedule is trying to get 4 downs on 1st down. They did that plus 3.
They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
Shotgun now with Purdy. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there.
Picked up by James Bradbury. And he is not quite going to make it all the way in. They'll mark him down right about the 1-yard line.
So they get the interception, and almost as importantly, a big return after that.
And who was the guy that saved the touchdown, partner? The guy who threw the interception. A lot of times, he just gives it the old Olay, but give him credit. He went old.
And somewhat of a measure of revenge as he's in for the touchdown, but they still trail big time.
He'll take it, but he won't be able to smile about it.
So they brought the extra bulk in down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Eagles offense staying out there. Of course, Hurts always a threat to run. They'll go for 2.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. And no, it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good. And they can't connect. Incomplete. That stops the clock with 3 seconds left. So probably one final play here in the 2nd quarter, barring a penalty. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Flushed out right.
Winds up and lets it go for Samuel.
And that's caught inside the 30.
And he will step out of bounds here inside the 30.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but, boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And, partner, I have no idea what the top speed is on one of those high-end sports cars. What's the top gear you can get into? This offense, they certainly were there in this one, huh? Everything clicking for them in this contest, the kind of performance that they're going to cherish.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The 49ers get the win here at home as we say so long from Santa Clara.
The coach here, and welcome to this ultimate challenge. Sit back and relax. you're in for a real treat with this matchup. For this next challenge, you need to complete all the challenge goals to get the win. You can view the goals at any time from the pause menu. Now let's hand it off to Brandon and Charles as we jump straight into the action.
Coach, we will begin this challenge in the third quarter with 3 minutes remaining. We're still without a score, tied at 0. But your opponent has the ball at your 40-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. And his guys will take over at the 25-yard line. Not the way you envision things to start out the third quarter. One play and already a turnover.
It's interesting. You and I were talking with the coach, and he talked about how at halftime, as a play caller, he wanted to make sure he got a new script going for the second half, not just the one that he operated off of to start the game. Nowhere on that script did it have that result.
They start on the ground here at Sanders. He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31.
Well, I think after that run, the defense get back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
Well, there you have it, another challenge and another victory. Now remember, you can always replay challenges if you left any stars on the table.